Hopping in.
Thanks for being here, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Got all of our
Platforms
stuff
up and
going
here.
We're trying to do both. We're learning both at the
Yeah.
same time.
Yeah, we're coming to you live.
Hello, Wild Man Mark. Thanks for hopping in.
Glad to meet you, Mark. Glad you're here.
Mr. Pearls, great to have you.
Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Everybody having a good morning this morning.
Heidi ho. You guys hop up there, smash that follow button when you're going through on YouTube. Follow us.
Yep.
Stay connected.
Happy to have everybody here on the second day of 2025. How many of y'all looking for some way to change your life in 2025? I mean, I ask myself that question all the time. Well, not all the time, especially this time of year.
Yes.
Lori and I, we always talk about, what we're going to be a year from now. I like to start out that way because I always want it to be better than what it was last year,
Definitely.
And especially
definitely better than 2024.
Yeah.
We definitely want improvement.
Absolutely. And we're coming to
Hello,
you.
Patricia.
Coming to you live from Galveston, Texas. We're from Oklahoma. We're down here
Highline guy.
On vacation. So we're in Galveston today or this week. Going to head back to Oklahoma this weekend.
Yes. So we're not from the UK.
Yeah. Or my UK shirt.
We'd like to be there just on a trip, though.
Yeah.
We loved being in England and in the UK. It was fantastic.
It was really fun. And that's one reason that, we're here to talk about an online business that you can get involved with and do from anywhere because it gives you time freedom.
Yes.
And at our age, that was our goal is we wanted to find a business that we could get into that we could do from anywhere.
Yeah, we are from Oklahoma. Where are you guys from?
Yeah. Tell us where you're from.
Hi, Wayne. Thanks for hopping in, Wayne. Oh, I got to do this real quick. You go ahead, babe.
Okay. So, we're just excited about being here, and we hope you guys are too. Hope you're having a good morning. We're here to talk about an online business today. If you're looking for a way to make extra income, well, you come to the right place. It may be for you, maybe not for you. I don't know. For us, it was a godsend for us.
Absolutely.
So, and it is a proven fact that there's, 54% of all American workers are looking for a side hustle online.
So you're not alone if you're looking.
No.
Yeah.
We were, we've owned 8 different businesses in our lifetime. We've always been entrepreneurs, and we've always looked for ways to make money. And up until last year, we were in the Amazon business as the last big business that we were involved with. It was going great. But what it taught us was we wanted to be online.
Absolutely. We had freedom. I mean, in 2023, we were gone 11 weeks.
Yeah. I mean,
it was wonderful.
It afforded us a lifestyle like we had never had. And like I said, we've been in business all of our lives.
That's what online can do for you, though. You get flexibility that you're not going to get in a brick and mortar business. Even though we had been in many, we didn't have the kind of freedom we had in the last 5 years.
So true. So we knew that we wanted another one. You say, well, what happened to Amazon? Well, they changed all their fee structure.
Yeah.
And we were multi-million-dollar sellers on Amazon, and had
it was a great ride
for 5 years. But they changed their fee structure, and it just took all the profit that they were making. They just took it all. So there was just nothing left for us to do. I mean, I was better off, working at McDonald's, probably make twice as much money.
It's true.
So
we looked at our income like, okay, that's it. We're going to pull the plug.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but here we were a little over a year ago. We were thinking, have you ever had that empty pit in your stomach? I was thinking about this morning, thinking, what are we going to do?
We were devastated.
Maybe you got laid off from your job. Maybe you've lost your business, or they've cut your time back at work, or I don't know.
Anybody lost an income?
Yeah, anybody ever lost an income?
Put a yes in the chat. If you've been down the road with us, you've lost part of your income.
It's happened to us.
We like to hear from you guys.
Yeah, tell us what's going on, because that gives you a reason to look for something. And the worst feeling in the world is that empty pit in your stomach, thinking, here we were in our own business for 5 years and just killing it, traveling all over the world and just having a great time.
Well, we thought we had the world by the tail.
I'm serious.
We did.
It was great. And then all of a sudden they changed the rules, and you're just like, the
The rug got pulled out.
all of a sudden that empty pit come in my stomach. I'm just like, oh no, what are we going to do?
Yeah, at 60 and 59.
Yeah, and
What were we gonna do?
what are we going to do? I've never worked for anybody else.
No.
We'd always had our own
Yeah.
business. For the last 39 years that we've been together, we've always owned our own business. I've never worked for anybody
And just
else.
think about that. Just trying to make the resume. Who was he going to tell people to call?
Yeah,
Me?
yeah, exactly. So we worked on the resume. We did all those
Yes.
things. We,
At 60 years old,
at
our
60
first resume.
I'd never written one before.
No.
So it was really a strange thing. And I thought, well, I
Terrifying.
guess I put down her phone number because I'm just like, well, she knows me better than anybody else. I didn't know who else to
I
tell
would have
to
vouched
call.
for him.
But isn't that funny? But it was just a really empty feeling. And
Yeah, we ended up with temp services.
Yeah.
That's
Because-
the only way you could get a job.
because nobody could verify, what all I put on that resume.
Right.
They couldn't verify it. I mean, my goodness, we've been in business for 40 years for ourselves.
Yeah.
In 8 different businesses. We bought and sold businesses
Yeah.
and everything else. So, it was a terrifying feeling at 60
Yes.
years old, thinking, that emptiness in my stomach. Like, what are we going to do?
We got no job.
We got no job.
prospects.
We got no prospects.
Lost our business.
We had nothing.
Neither of us had income. We were both working in Amazon.
Yeah, no, don't get me wrong.
In our Amazon business.
We weren't destitute by any
No,
stretch.
We had pad.
We had
We
pad.
did. We had some good pad.
And we had a very nice house, and we had assets and all those kinds of things. But the thing
We didn't want to
is,
use any of that.
but I didn't want to liquidate
No.
and cut back and I don't know, sell my house and move to
We talked about it.
move to a trailer house. Not that there's anything wrong with a trailer house. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I didn't want to move backwards. I wanted to move forward.
Just not where we expected to be at 59 and 60.
No. So I mean, if that's
Anybody
you,
else?
are you relating to that?
Yeah. Have you been there?
For us, it was just a scary feeling,
Yes.
at our age, thinking, we're going to have to pivot. And
What are we going to do?
We're going to have to change what we're doing. And I don't know why you're here. I don't know why you're watching this, but if that's you, you're here for a reason.
Exactly.
And, I don't know if what we have is going to be something that's going to be for you or not. I have no idea. If it is, then great. If it's not, yeah, maybe you learn something.
No foul, no harm.
No, it doesn't really matter to us. It's up to you, if it's for you or not.
Yes.
All I know is for us, it's been an answer to prayer for sure.
Absolutely.
And it's given us hope, and it's given us a vehicle. That's all business really is. It's a
That's so
vehicle
true.
to get you from here to there.
Everyone we've ever been in, that's what it's been.
Or your job
Yeah.
is a way for you to get from here to there. That's
Just
what
to
it's all
create
about.
Income.
It's to create income
Yeah.
so you can live the way you want to live. And my dad has always told me that there's no such thing as a bad business. But there's some that are a lot better than others.
Yes.
And
We've been in a few that were not great.
I have proven that whole theory
Yes.
out. Trust me.
Over and over, and drug me along with it.
Yeah. I mean, some of the things we've been about. One time, when I was I was in our early 20s, and I decided I was going to get in the charter bus business.
Oh
because
my.
it
This is
de-
before we got married.
Yeah, it got deregulated,
Yes.
so everybody had the same opportunity. So I went
Yeah.
out there and borrowed a whole bunch of money. And,
He was 21.
and I bought some old Greyhound buses,
Yes.
had them repainted, and started a business and hired drivers, and
We thought, man, this is great.
we built a shop and the whole thing. I mean,
Oh my
it was
gosh.
hundreds of thousands of dollars. We were in debt here, and didn't have any clue what we were doing,
No.
But it was a terrible business.
Yes.
It was
It was a great education, though.
yes.
Would you say? Yeah.
It really
was.
I
We
wouldn't,
learned a lot.
I wouldn't trade the experience, but it just
I
proves-
might have traded the experience.
it just
Scrubbing toilets in buses after
Yeah.
spring break is pretty awful.
I was out there 20 is out there at midnight cleaning buses around.
Oh my
getting them
goodness.
ready to go again the next morning. And I'm glad I was young,
Yes.
So it was
One of
part
those
experience.
business that was not a good business.
Not
I
for
mean,
everybody.
as good as
Some of the
the next
others.
ones we found.
Yeah. So it just proves the point. business is just a vehicle,
Yes.
or a job is just a vehicle to take you from point A to point B. And a year ago, we found ourselves thinking, well, gosh, what are we going to do next?
Yeah.
And we knew we wanted to be online. We knew we wanted an online business because of Amazon. It proved to us, and this old dog,
we're old.
We are.
Yeah.
And I always thought
we own it.
You had to have a product and a product or service that that you could promote and sell to your local group or your town or wherever you're doing it from.
Kind of brick and mortar.
And the thing about being online and being on social media here is, the sky's the limit. We have business all over the world.
Yes.
And we got people watching here from all over the world.
New Zealand yesterday.
Yeah. And I'm just thinking, wow, that's a powerful thing.
From small town Oklahoma. It's Galveston right now because we're down in Texas on a trip.
I had never had that. I'd never had that before.
No.
Any business we've ever had, the marketing and all that was only as, the amount of people that we had in our customer portfolio was how many of our people we could figure out how to get the word out to, or how much advertising we bought or whatever. And then now in this business, it's like, we have the whole world. There's 5 billion people scrolling on all different social medias every day.
It blows us away.
I can't get my head around that.
No.
When you think about that, I mean, it's an unlimited potential. And I guess what really proved that to me, and the way this old brain finally figured it out, was within the Amazon business. We found these mop heads.
Yes.
This sounds silly, I know, but these little foam mop heads that were a brand name that we found.
Yes.
And we found a source for them, and there was thousands of them.
Quickie mops. That's what they're called. Quickie mops.
Yeah.
They're white. They're yellow foam.
Yeah. And so, we thought, well, we'll give it a shot. I mean, we could buy them for, I don't know, what was it, $1.50 a piece, and we were selling them on Amazon for like $22 or something like that. Not that we got to keep all that money because we had to send it in.
It's Amazon. You got to pay a lot.
Got all their fees, and you're on their platform, all that. But nonetheless, we were making a really, really good gross profit on these two mops. And it just blew me away. We couldn't send them in there fast enough.
No.
I mean, we sent in, we go to
thousands and thousands of those.
And it just proved to me, I'm just like, holy moly. We
didn't know where they went. We just sent them to the Amazon platform, and then Amazon shipped them everywhere.
All over the country,
Yeah.
To people that were looking for these stupid mops.
The replacement heads for their mops.
Here's the deal. Everybody's floor is dirty.
In every state.
In every state, and everybody's floor needs a mopping.
Mine is dirty right now back at home.
So there you go. Now just put that in context. That's the power that the internet has.
Yes.
And that's the way I got my little mind around that, thinking,
why is this better?
Why is being online better? And it just kind of opened my whole life up to thinking, the sky's the limit. Opportunity is huge because you have an unlimited amount of customers online.
Yeah.
So, that led us to the next thing in our life, and we found this business is a digital marketing business, so that we're able to harness the.
Thank you guys for hopping in.
Yeah, thank you for hopping in.
Yes, and she has a question. What business? Yeah, he's about to talk about it.
I am. Yeah,
we like to share a few stories.
I do, and tell you kind of how we got to where we're at here. So we have 4 digital products that come ready made for us that we bought. And we're going to offer the same thing to you. Yeah. So basically it costs us about $1,000 to get in this business. And it comes with
all expenses in.
That's all it cost us. And that's another thing I couldn't believe. I'm just like, I was used to being in debt for hundreds of thousands of dollars for the opportunity to make a 6-figure income. Well, this one comes like a business in a box. It comes with 4 digital products. And you say, well, what is a digital product? I had a hard time figuring that out.
We're old.
I'm 60. So a digital product, I put it like this. How many of you guys ever downloaded a book on Audible or
an ebook
or anything like that?
Kind of a program.
Put a 1 in the comments or let us know if you've ever done that before.
Because we've definitely downloaded things over the years.
And it was nice because, like on Audible, you can just like, oh yeah, I want to read that book.
Immediately.
And I press the button and, boom, it's there and it reads it to me while I'm driving down the road. That's pretty cool.
Yes.
So, we had done that. And that's what.
She's done it.
Okay.
T has
great.
done it.
Thank you, T.
Thank you, T.
Appreciate
Kim's
it.
did it.
Kim, thanks.
Done it.
So
Kim done did it. I sound like old grandma right now.
So, this business comes with 4 digital products basically packaged up. And whenever you buy the system, buy the program, it comes with 4 ready-made products that you have the master resale rights to. And you might be saying, okay, now wait a minute, this sounds like some kind of MLM or pyramid scheme or whatever.
We get that question a lot.
I get that a lot. And here's the deal. Once you buy this program, you own the master resale rights on those 4 products, just like I do. Whenever you buy it, you own the same resale rights that I do. So you have the ability to sell them over and over again as many times as you want every day.
Right.
24 hours a day.
You don't have to remake them. You don't have to add to them. You're not changing them in any way.
Yeah.
They're ready to go.
They're ready to go.
And that's what we needed because we needed income.
Yeah, we needed income.
We needed something that was ready to go.
We need something that was ready to go. And we knew we wanted to be online, and we knew we wanted a digital product if at all possible, And so this it checked all those boxes.
Yes.
So here's the next box that we were checking in this business. Well, what all comes with these 4 products? We still got to have a platform. You still got to have a website.
Yes.
You still have to have a sales funnel. You still have to be hooked up. So, how do you get money? How does all that work? Well, it all comes with this. It's like buying a business in a box. Okay. So
the automations
that comes with it was it checked all those boxes. How many of you guys ever watched it or bought an online system before and looked at different things online, or it takes you through the whole sales thing? And how do you create all that? I didn't know how to do that.
We didn't know how to do that.
You're looking at
making a funnel it's a lot of work.
59 and 60 years old, and it's like, I don't know how to do that.
We don't know how to do that.
Everybody
we
else,
don't want to learn either.
I didn't really want to learn all that.
He wouldn't have learned. I would have learned. But I don't want to.
Here's the honest truth about it. I didn't even know what TikTok was or YouTube. I knew nothing.
We knew, but we weren't users.
Yeah, I'm some tech guy. I'm an old manufacturing guy. That's a lot. That's what I grew up in. That's what I know. Blue collar people, putting together stuff and putting it on trucks and shipping it. That's what I know. So, this was completely brand new to me.
Right.
So
if you're old,
like us, it's okay.
You can do this
because what this comes with, it comes with a step-by-step process that walks you through this thing. Now, you might be saying, well, Carl, I don't know if I believe all that. You guys can do it, but I couldn't do it. I don't know anything about it. Well, we're sitting here living proof that we'd never been on TikTok. We'd never been live. I can't. I still
didn't even know that was a thing.
I didn't have any idea how those people did that.
No, but we kept seeing people in our age group making money online, and they were talking about what are they doing?
How do they do that?
How does that work?
Well,
have you ever thought that?
We wanted to do it, but we didn't know how. We didn't have a vehicle. It gets back to what I was talking about. You got to have a good business vehicle to get you there. Well, for $1,000, we bought this thing in business in a box, and it come with these 4 digital products. And all I knew is we got to have products that were in demand, and these were, because what all it does is it's you buy into this system, and it teaches people how to be in business for themselves online.
How to have their own online business. That's what our 4 products teach.
That's what our 4 products teach you how to do.
Yeah.
And so then I couldn't get my head around that. So I'm thinking, so you're buying a program, and then you're turning around and reselling that same program to somebody else. This is me talking, okay?
Yes.
I'm sitting here talking to Lori saying, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Well, you have master resale rights to it. And what I didn't understand was there were millions of people out there just like me and just like us that were looking for a way to teach them how to have their own online business and digital products online.
Right.
So this comes with 4. It comes prepackaged with 4 of them ready to go. You don't have to change anything to them, and you have master resale rights for them. and there's no ongoing expenses.
Right.
Once you buy the program, that's all there is. We've been doing this for, I don't know, several months now. And, we haven't been at a monthly fees or anything else. It comes for $29, we get a one-time fee for our website. Then it comes with a funnel. It comes with all the steps on how to hook up all your bank account and all that, and automated emails and the whole thing. It comes all ready to go for you.
And coming out of Amazon, that's not what we expected, because the Amazon fees, in fact, we just saw here on YouTube that the Amazon fees have just now ramped up again. And it just says it's probably the end of people who are, doing the same business model we were at Amazon, because of the dadgum fees. So when we were looking for an online business, that was one thing that we knew. We do not want to do that again.
No.
We don't want anything where they can continue to ramp up the fees and take our profit.
No,
and that's exactly what happened.
And what we're talking about here, it's your business.
Yes.
You can go anywhere you want with it.
Yes.
And it's
Any
yours. Any platform. And these 4 products come with it. If that's what you buy, it comes with it, and you have the master resale rights from now on. You can sell it 10 times a day if you want to. And it's 100% profit. There's nobody saying, okay, well, I want my royalty, or you got to send somebody else
affiliate
a 20% of whatever you make. And it's not like a franchise. I mean, I've looked at franchises before.
Thank you, AI Empire. We appreciate you.
So it's not like that. I mean, you get 100% profit. I didn't understand how that worked, but how does that work? It's a digital product.
Right.
It doesn't.
We had to wrap our head around that.
Yeah,
it's hard.
It's not like a box of cereal that goes bad on the shelf. I mean, it's.
Thank you for that, Paul.
It keeps going on and on and on, and you can sell it as many times as you want. So it kept checking all those boxes, and I just kept telling Lori, well, this really just sounds too good to be true. And you saying we can make 6 figures doing this, for $1,000?
Yeah.
Well, yes,
thank you.
You can. You really can. And he's like, well, how do I get more information? How do I check this out for myself? Because I checked it out for 3 months. I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah.
Because we
sat on it.
It was so hard for me to get my head around, and I just didn't believe it.
We thought it was a thing.
Yeah.
That's what we called it. That thing.
A passing thing.
A thing.
So it took me.
We're old.
All you got to do is go up there and hit that link in our bio.
Hi there, from Bakersfield. Thanks for hopping in.
And go over there to our website and put your email in there, and a 5-minute video from our founder that actually created this whole program. She explains it much better than we do. And you can go on down on our website, and it explains, each product in detail. It tells you what all, is involved in all those things. I can sit here and tell you all about it, but it'd be easier for you to just go over there and read it and check it out for yourself.
In 5 minutes, she answers 90% of your questions in 5 minutes.
Yeah, and then you go on in there and
it takes us this long
into our website, and you can look at each individual product digital product that you'd have for sale. And the thing is this same website that you're going to be on is the same website that you get in this package whenever you buy this.
47,000 people have purchased through that website.
Yeah.
It's the same website.
It's a proven
deal. You put
deal.
your information on it. Yeah. So it works.
It works.
It converts. That's the thing. It is a high converting website.
And it doesn't cost you. It doesn't cost you anything to look at it, And if you say, well, this is really not what I'm looking for, you opt out. It's fine. I'm not going to bug you. It's okay.
And Paul has a question here. Paul says, do you have to attend meetings?
No.
There are ongoing trainings that we choose to plug into. There's live. And then, of course, we also do the pre-recorded training as well. So a great question, Paul. No, it's nothing that is required of you.
No.
You choose. It's your business. So you choose what you are going to do. Some people don't do TikTok or YouTube. They're on Facebook. They're on other platforms.
Pinterest, all the others.
Yes. So, but I choose to do both because it works well with our schedule.
Right.
So I'm training while I'm getting ready, or I'm cooking, or, just while I'm driving down the road, I do training because that works with my schedule. And then I plug into the live trainings because then I can raise my hand on a Zoom and say, hey, I have a question, help me. And there's someone there to help me that's way far advanced. They're the coaches.
Right.
So they hop on there and they answer my questions, or I ask my question in our community of 47,000 people who will answer my question. I just type it in there, and somebody hops on there and answers me. And so So thank you for that question. No, you don't have to attend meetings.
No. And you know,
You're welcome,
I don't know,
Paul.
Paul, for me, I mean, I work 11 hours a day, you
Yeah.
know, I mean, 5 days a week. And so, you know, it pretty much takes me.
Yeah.
So, you know, it really does. You know, the only reason I'm on here today, you know, in the middle of the day or in the morning is because we're on vacation down in Galveston. And this is, you know, part of the work day that we do for this business, or that she does. You know, the rest of the time we're going to be probably going live like this, you know, in the evenings after I get
So I'm
home.
excited to have,
So,
I've created a monster here.
yeah.
He is having a great time. He has
Yeah.
learned a ton in a very short period of time,
Yeah.
and is just hopping on and sharing.
Yeah, I am, because and it's not a complicated business. You're like, well, what all I have to learn? You know, it says, okay, here's a step 1, you do this. Here's step 2, you do this. Here's step 3, you do this. I mean, it's like paint by numbers.
Yes.
It's what I always say, because I'm a stick man. That's about all I am. So if it's not paint by numbers, I probably can't do it. You know, and that's what this business is like.
Excuse me.
You know, it's very simple. It's not complicated. And you might be saying, well, but you know, what about, you know, there's the same 4 products that everybody else has. That's true. It is. And you may say, well, it's going to get saturated. Well, no, there are people looking every day to learn this skill. In fact, it's even being offered at universities now how to digital market. And that's what these courses, that's what this program teaches you how to do. And you say, well, but what else can we do with it? That was another thing. I thought, well, this is probably good for a year or two. Then what?
Yeah, he was really worried that there was no longevity of this business model.
If I spend my time working on this, then you know, how long?
Because what happened in Amazon?
Yeah, how long is this business model going to be around? I don't want to waste my time on something and effort on something that's going to be around a year from now and it's gone.
Right.
So that's the good part about this is it's teaching you a skill.
Yes.
That's what this program teaches you, a skill to get on here and promote whatever you want to promote. Let's say, for instance, that you're a piano player and you're very good at playing the piano, and you've been playing the piano your whole life. And you say, I would love to teach other people, and I would like to monetize, because it's hard for a piano player to make money, right?
Unless you're really, really good.
Yeah, you have to be like I don't know, some kind of, I don't know who's a famous piano player. I don't know. Anyway, most of them don't make any money, or you're a good guitar player, whatever. But you could teach some other people how to play the guitar,
create a program,
or play the piano. So you create a digital product that teaches people how to do that, and they subscribe to it, and you package that as a digital product, and you sell it online.
Right.
Just the same way we're selling these 4-box programs that we're talking about here. You promote it exactly the same way. So you create other income streams. You can create as many as you want. So, it just comes with 4, and you can add to it all you want to. So in this program, it teaches you how to do that.
Yes.
If you so choose. So, and everybody's good at something. Go ahead. You got any more questions?
Oh, no, I was just saying, don't forget to look up here, because we got both of y'all going. We got YouTube and TikTok at the same time. We're new.
Yeah.
We're learning this.
So I'm trying to talk to both screens here, because we're trying to duplicate our efforts here.
Right.
Because as you can tell, we're passionate about this. So we want to tell as many people as we can about it.
Yes.
Because it's one of those things that we think is the greatest thing we've ever seen.
Right.
And you might be saying, well, you guys
of course you say that.
You guys are pretty naive. Well, maybe so, but
it works.
We've looked at we've been in 8 different businesses, and I've evaluated thousands of businesses in my life, because that's like my pastime. That's what I love to do.
It does.
And so I have never seen a business model like this that is online, that has the package from A to B to C to D all put together for you, and all you do is pay a one-time fee for it, and you're in business. And then you can add as many income streams to it as you move along, as you learn how to do this as you want to. So I'd never seen anything like that. And maybe you're just thinking, well, that just sounds way too good to be true. Well, most things in life aren't complicated. Mop heads weren't complicated. They really weren't.
They weren't. Filters weren't complicated.
No, we made, in manufacturing business, we owned a manufacturing business, and we made air filters for locomotives and trucks and all those kinds of things. Did that for 20 years. And it was a big business, and it really wasn't particularly complicated once you learned how to do it. And this business is kind of the same way. It's not complicated. It doesn't have to be complicated to make money.
That's right.
It doesn't. And the easiest way I know how to say that is, mop heads are not complicated. I never dreamed, but with 5 billion people online every day, looking for mop heads, there's a bunch of them being sold. I can tell you that.
And those of you just joining, we're not promoting mop heads.
No, we're not. I'm just saying that's the power of the internet, and there's an endless supply of people that's looking for ways to make money online. And that's what we have here. We have a way, we have a vehicle to do that for you. So you owe it to yourself to at least check it out. Like I said, I think everybody's here for a reason. You didn't just happen to come across us. You're here listening to us thinking, maybe this could work. And if you're asking yourself that, then go over there and check it out. And if you're skeptical, I get it.
We were too.
I was too.
It was our old Amazon coach, in fact, who came to us and shared the program with us. And that's when we called it that thing that she's doing.
Yeah.
Because we didn't believe it.
I thought you had to be in debt for hundreds of thousands of dollars to make it.
Because that was our business model, is go to the bank and get in debt.
That's all I knew.
That's all that it always worked for us. Mm-hmm. And being debt driven had always worked for us. And this is the first time we haven't had a ton of debt. Even in Amazon, we ended up with some debt that we had to overcome month after month.
Yeah.
Because
you had to buy inventory.
You had to buy inventory all the time. So this business was very, like we said, it was new. It was refreshing to know that there was something out there that wasn't going to take thousands of dollars every month, and we weren't going to feel at risk all the time. Because in Amazon, if we had a slow day, it would freak us out. Like, oh my gosh, what has changed? What's going wrong? We're not making any money. And that would happen, one day we would get freaked out because of the debt, because of all that inventory we had sent in.
Yeah.
So this is, you just get on, you share your story, you get on here and you share how the business works, and there's no debt.
Yeah.
It's completely freeing to have this opportunity online. Like we've just never seen anything like it.
Yeah. I mean, it's digital products. So that is your currency. I mean, they're digital. So they're already made. They're already pre-done. They're made for you. They're done. You don't have to do anything to it. You have the master resale rights to it. We own them. Right. So you can sell them as many times as you want. They don't have an expiration date. You don't have to hire a trucking company to come get them and take them to customers. I mean, it's crazy. It's so cool.
Does anybody have any questions so far? Because we'd love to answer questions. We definitely had questions. One of the questions I asked was the tech question, because we're not techie people at all. And that concerned me, because I thought, well, the whole thing is online. So there's got to be tech. Well, she said, Lori, there's our old Amazon coach teaching us here. She said, listen, 90% of the tech is done for you. That took that fear away for me. She said, you just have to plug in. You follow the step-by-step process. That's what I needed. I needed to know that this was going to be step-by-step, and that I wasn't by myself. And you won't be by yourself either. We are going to be there along the whole ride with you. We'll be there to answer your questions, there to help you if you get stuck. Because I have been stuck a couple of times, and I went into the community. I went to those live trainings and raised my hand, said, hey, I have a question. And my questions got answered.
Yes.
So that was a sticking point for me, is how much tech, because it's all online. So I assumed, oh crap, I'm going to need to, get a degree in tech to figure this thing out. 90% was done for me. So all I had to do is attach a few things to get my funnel going and to get the money flowing into my bank account. Simple processes, step-by-step instruction. So that was one thing that I was really worried about. I also didn't have a TikTok account. I didn't have any kind of social media account. I'd never been on YouTube before. And so I thought, I don't know how to do that.
Yeah.
She said, that's what we teach you. Step by step, that's what we're going to teach you. We're going to teach you how to get on there and what buttons to push, because I didn't even know what buttons to push. The first time I went live, I pushed the button and said, "Nothing to see here, people. Keep going, keep going. Don't watch, keep moving."
I was over there laughing.
Yeah, he was making fun of me. So if that's how you're feeling, we all felt the same way.
Oh, yeah.
It's new. When you're learning something new, there's a little fear involved.
Mhm.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's just part of a process of learning something new, though, isn't it? We got into Amazon. Yeah, it was scary. Like,
Yeah.
what if I do it wrong?
Yeah.
And you know what? I've done some really wrong stuff on here.
Oh yeah, I got to tell them that story.
Oh,
This is like 3 days ago. Okay.
is we didn't. I always use a little filter on here so you don't see all my wrinkles. So
I don't care.
and it's not the one that we have on right now. That this one is a very soft. Just a few wrinkles are gone. I had one that makes your eyelashes pretty, and a little bit of makeup was on here. And
this was my first time to be on a live.
Carl's
This is like
first
3
time.
days ago.
Yeah, 3 days ago. Carl's first time to go live with me, and we have old eyes, and the screen is small, right? I couldn't tell that he had makeup on.
I had makeup on. My eyelashes are about this long.
Yes.
And we didn't know that.
We didn't know.
We didn't know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
So
Yeah.
everybody was making fun of
Yeah,
us.
they
and
were.
all that.
Like,
So-
nice filter. Nice filter.
all
Like
right.
I said,
I said,
oh well, thank you.
I appreciate it. So it just goes to prove that anybody can do this. It doesn't matter.
Anybody can do this
Yeah.
business, guys.
I
And
thought-
if you make mistakes,
Yeah.
so what?
I thought
You're
it was-
real people.
It was hilarious. to
Real
me.
people.
It's like, the way I relate to this is I never dreamed I'd be on live, to talking to the whole world out there
Oh.
in YouTube world and TikTok, whatever. But I just feel like I'm sitting here at the kitchen table talking to you guys about
Exactly.
a business to get
Sorry,
involved with,
taking care of something here.
to be able to, to make extra money and to, to change your life. I mean, to me, that's what I'm doing here.
Yes.
What you're seeing here, this is who we really are.
This is the goobers that live in Oklahoma.
And we're nothing special. What you see is what you get, and the only way I know how to be is me.
Exactly.
And the thing is whenever you get involved in this and you're going live and you're making videos and all
Yes.
those kinds of things, all you can be is you. And the best you can be, there's somebody out there that you're going to relate to that I'll never relate to.
And that's why it's never going to be saturated.
Yeah, it's never going to be saturated because you're going to relate to people that I'll never relate to, So, but I'm here relating with you right now, and you're here for a reason. So check it out. Go up there and hit that button and go over to our link in our bio and check it out and watch the video. It doesn't cost anything, and see if it's something that's for you or not. And it might sound like a sales job. I don't mean to sound salesy. I just think you owe it to yourself to look at it.
Knowledge is power.
Yeah.
We have definitely learned that over our 39 years of being business owners.
Yep.
The more you know, the more opportunity that comes to you, the more you're open. I think that was the first step for us. We had to be open to something different that we didn't understand.
And how many programs have you bought? I mean, my gosh.
Carl doesn't even know how many programs we bought.
She doesn't. I don't know.
I'm kind of a program junkie.
Yeah, she is.
I really was before this one.
And so she's bought all kinds of courses online
I have.
and all this kind of stuff. And once you buy that course, it was 2 years old and it was already.
Oh, I had that too many times.
Is already obsolete. And,
Right.
the thing about this program is it's ever changing all the time.
Live training.
It's
all
live
the
training
time.
all the time, and it's continually evolving into the next thing. That's another reason. That's what sets us apart, I think, from other things that's out there. Is it's evolving all the time, and that was a big concern that I had because we've been down the road before and bought courses online and those kinds of things, but this one it continues to evolve and change because technology changes every day. I mean, like right now they're talking about TikTok going away and all this kind of stuff. Well, our program that we're involved with is teaching us and showing us how to do other platforms and all that. I guarantee you, a year from now, it's going to look completely different.
Yes.
But the thing is you just continue to learn and continue to change and roll with the punches, and we keep on rolling. Because the thing is, digital marketing is projected to be 10 times bigger than what it is right now in the next 3 or 4 years. You know, how many Amazons comes to your porch every day, or whatever platform you're buying on. We're even getting groceries delivered to us now. And it's the craziest thing ever. So I mean, everything is done online. Everything is digital. The commerce is going digital, and so you can be a part of it, or you can choose to be a consumer of it. And we're both. We want to consume it. And, we're consumers, but we also want to be in that business also.
We want some of that pie.
I want some of that pie. That's right.
We do.
It's not just for the 30-year-olds.
Exactly.
No offense if you're 30.
Yeah. We're happy for you.
Yeah. I wish I were.
We do.
But here's the thing.
It goes by quick, guys.
It does.
Man.
Here we are, 59 and 60 years old. We want a piece of that pie.
Yes.
And if that's you,
this is the first time it was available to us.
Yeah.
That we knew of. It probably was, but we weren't open.
We didn't know how.
No, we had no idea how.
Because we're
it
just
looked too hard to us. It really did.
That thing is beyond me. I don't get it.
But when she came to us, when our old Amazon coach came to us and told us about it, and she said, you can do this, because she knew us. She knew that we were coachable, that we knew how to follow steps because we had an Amazon. And she said, dadgummit, guys, you owe it to yourselves. And she was right. And someday we're going to be able to go back to her. We were just talking about this yesterday.
Yeah, we were.
This conversation we're going to have with her in 2025. When we bring Carl home from his job, when he gets to retire, and we're not going back to the daggum 9 to 5, when this replaces his income, which will be this year, we are on track for that to happen this year, and he'll stop working, then we're going to go back to her and say thank you.
Yes.
And hey, how are you? Thanks for hopping in.
Get my
that
time
is
back.
going to be an incredible conversation.
It is.
And what a gift she has given us. And that's the same gift that we want to offer other people. We want to be that catalyst for other people.
I want to help you.
Help them.
Yeah, I want to help you do it. That's the whole thing. It's just such a cool business in a box, and it's one of the. It doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are. It doesn't matter what color you are. None of that matters.
No.
It is for anybody that's willing to do the work.
And with our payment program, you can get started today for under $100. I mean. Like I said, we'd never heard of anything like this before, but there's payment programs that help you to make the decision and make it less painful. If that is the finances that you have right now, it's still no problem.
No. You say, well, how long does it take?
If you want to get out of that, you got to do something different.
How long does it take to get up and going? Well, within a week, our business was live and going.
And the reason it took a week is my dad was in the hospital and I'm his main caregiver.
Yeah.
And Carl was at work 11 hours a day. So he couldn't do this part, the setup part. So the setup for lots of people just take a couple of days. But
and the thing
busy.
is as soon as you buy the program, and you get everything, your website, get it all hooked up, you get everything hooked up and follow the step-by-step instructions, you're in business. Okay, you're in business. It could be just a matter of a couple of days, and you have the same resale rights to those 5 products that we have. Exactly. The same thing. So you can be in business in as little as just a few days. And it's just a matter of hooking it all up and getting it all rolling.
The best way to get the momentum started is education. You hop up there, you go to my link up there, and you just get that video and start learning. Just watch the 5-minute video. Yeah. That's our advice to you. That's how we got the ball rolling.
It was. And let me kind of compare it to one program we bought one time. It was a course we bought in a box, that was old and, wasn't really worth anything. But we did it. We did it, and we paid thousands and thousands of dollars for this thing, okay? And we spent hours.
About Audible?
Yeah. We spent hours and hours and hours and days and weeks just trying to learn how to do this, because we had to write a book, on Audible to learn how to promote it and do all that, and by the time we got to it, then it got in, we were into it for, I don't know, weeks and weeks and weeks. And then it come down to the point where we're moving along with it. And I said, okay, now you're going to have to spend about $500 a day in advertising. I was like, what? $500 a day in advertising? To promote your
They didn't
book.
tell us that up front.
They didn't tell us that up front.
No.
Here we spent $10,000 on this program. I don't remember how much it was. It was a bunch of money. It was a lot of money. And then now we're going to have a spend of, thousands of dollars a week, on promoting our product. I'm just like, I can't do it.
Yeah, he's just saying he spent $8,000 learning SEO. Yeah,
I mean, it was just like, I
just
can't,
for the opportunity.
I can't do that. So it was just like, I could sit around and say, well, nothing works online. I could have that attitude.
We could have got jaded.
I could have, but I'm thinking we just hadn't found the right thing. But the thing is I wouldn't trade that, because it was just part of our educational program to get us to this point right here, And so, and I can tell you for a fact, all we've spent is $1,000 in this business.
One-time fee.
And that's it.
That's it.
It's not every month. Oh, well, you got to have web hosting. You got to have this. You got to have that.
Right.
No.
This platform is going to cost you $129 a month. He's saying, tell me any other business model that has zero operating costs.
I haven't seen it.
Exactly.
I have never seen it.
This is the first time we've seen it. First time we've ever seen it.
And I didn't even believe it until I was actually in it and then have experienced it. Okay.
Right.
Because I've never seen that before. In the 40 years we've been in business, I mean, we always had to pay the electric bill or something or rent.
There was always something. Somebody had their hand out all the time.
Even the software that we used back in the day, our bookkeeping system, it was a monthly fee. I mean, everything was a monthly fee, And
thanks for hopping in. I appreciate you.
And there is no monthly fees here. Isn't that crazy?
Crazy. We kept waiting for the other shoe to drop. We really did. I would watch the modules and I think, okay, this is when they're going to tell me that we're going to have to pay more.
Yeah.
It never happened.
Never happens. No.
How refreshing was that?
Well, it's been really a godsend for us.
It has been.
And like I said, it doesn't cost you. I understand if you're a pessimist and you're just like, I don't know, people, we don't know you.
Right.
I get that.
We understand that.
I understand that. So, but hey, you're smart people. Go over there and put your email in there, watch the video and look at it for yourself and make a real decision.
Right.
And, that's the other thing is we never hear no. I mean,
no.
It doesn't change our income one way or another.
Nobody tells us no.
No.
It's rejection free.
It's rejection free.
We really like that.
If it's for you, then great, man. Go for it.
Yes.
If it's not, then it's okay. Anybody else got any questions? Feel free. Just jump in there and ask us anything you want. Like I said, as you can tell, we're really passionate about it.
And for those of you just hopping in, we are Carl and Lori, and we are from Oklahoma, but we're down on vacation in Galveston.
Yeah.
It's a little cold though. That's why I have a sweatshirt on.
It's better in Oklahoma, I tell you that.
Are you guys? Yes, Precious Diamond. We are with Legacy.
Yeah, Legacy Builders.
Thanks for hopping in. I appreciate that.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, we have 4 different products you can buy in at different levels. Like I said, it goes into all the details on our website. It goes through, details of each one of these digital products here that we're talking about. We chose to buy the $900 level because it's our most popular item because it comes when you buy that $900 product, all the other 3 products underneath it, you have the master resale rights of all 4 products now.
Yes, and we wanted to have that capability to help anybody at any income level that works for them. If you only had, one product, then you miss out on a lot of helping a lot of people who really need something that costs less.
So, you could buy the $100 product if you wanted to, and that's fine. And you can resell that same $100 product over and over again. If you buy the 300, then you sell the 300 and the 100. You have 2 income streams. Right. 600, you got 3 income streams. 900, you got 4 income streams. You got 4 different programs you're selling. So it's up to you. But and then if you buy the $900 program, they all have payment programs with them if you want that. So we was listening to one of our friends in this business. He bought in at the $900 level, and he said, I think it was $77 to get started.
A payment, yeah. A payment. That was the payment.
That was
so under $100.
Under $100, you can be in business for yourself. I'm just like, it's hard to take serious, isn't it? Yeah. And especially the fact that, and the thing is, every time I sell a $900 program, that's 100% profit for us. It comes directly to our bank account.
It'd be the same for you.
It'd be the same for you.
Nobody's going to ever ask you for a percentage.
No.
Ever.
We don't have a downline. We don't have an upline. It's your business. You have the master resale rights of all 4 of those digital products. That is a big deal. That's a huge deal. So,
and Precious Diamond, I was thinking about getting into the business. Just hop up there and put your best email in and start the process. just watch that 5-minute video. It's going to answer 90% of your questions. But if you do still have questions, no big deal. Just email me back on one of those emails that you'll start receiving from me. If at any time you don't want any more emails from me, just unsubscribe.
Yeah.
No harm, no foul.
No.
But you won't know unless you check it out.
Yeah.
77 and started up the fee. I have to pay $77 a month till you get 9. Okay.
Yeah. You have to. It's a payment program.
Yes, payment program.
If you so choose to do that.
Yes.
He said it was $77. I don't know that. We just paid the full amount, and went on.
We just put it on our credit card because we wanted those flight miles.
Yeah.
So we're big into flight miles.
We are, because we love to travel.
We do love to travel.
So for us, that's how we did it. But
Yes.
it's a payment program. It may be $85. I really don't know.
It's under $100.
It's under $100. Your first payment to payment program if you choose to do that, and it explains all that on the website. On our website, it's the same website that you're going to get whenever you get this. You just put you plug in your own personal information, and it's a one-time fee of $29 that you get. That's why I said it costs $1,000, under $1,000 getting this business, because that's what we paid. We paid $900 for the program, and then a $29 fee for the website. It's a one-time fee. It's not a monthly fee. It's not a yearly fee. It's a one-time fee.
And then we got our business name at GoDaddy.
Yeah.
So that was like, I don't know, it's like $18. I can't remember what that was.
So
under 20.
So for just under $1,000, we were set up and going, and then that's all the expenses we've been out. And so it's not like it's a monthly deal or anything like that. And what do we stand to gain from this? Well, we're selling these 4 products. So if you buy one of those products, we benefit from that. But then one time, and then whenever you buy that program, then you have those same prepackaged 4 products, and you can sell them to as many times as you want, 10 times a day. So let's just do the quick math on that. If you sold one program every day for the next 365 days, a $900 program, one a day, what would that be? It's over $300,000.
Yes.
Do the math.
Yeah.
And that was more than I could get my head around. So, okay. I told Lori, I said,
He did. This is what he said.
If I could do half that good, if I could do 25% of that, I'd be tickled
We'd
to
be
death.
fired up.
Yeah. And so
and
really
we're fired up now.
the reason I got involved in this business is I wanted to sell one program a week. That's what I could wrap my head around. And so that was our goal. That's what we wanted to do in this business. So, if that's you, it's your own business. You can do whatever you want with it. Here we're going live right today, for an hour or so in talking about this. Probably later tonight, we'll probably do it again.
Yeah.
You know why? Because we have a big reason.
Yes.
That's why. And it's your own business. You can do it as much or as little as you want. Nobody's telling me, hey, Carl, you need to go live. You need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do this. It's your own business. So you can do as much or as little as you want with it. And for us right now, we're on vacation. We have time. I'm not at work, my 11-hour work day. So we're able to do it even more. Right. And, if this is work, then sign me up.
Count us in.
Because this
is the work.
This is the work.
Yeah.
This is what you have to do.
The other thing I do.
Why don't you tell them about your 2-hour work day?
The other thing I do is I create three short videos a day, and we do have a couple of questions to answer here. 3 short videos a day. One's under 2 minutes, one's about a minute, and one is 15 seconds to 7 seconds long. I put those on social media every day, sharing our life, sharing my story or our story, and sharing how this business works and what it can do for you. So, and I was taught how to do that in our programs. So that's part of what I do during my couple of hour day. It takes me longer than 2 hours because I talk a lot. So I have to edit a lot. I have to edit some of that yammering on. I got to edit that out.
True.
So you don't have to agree. You such.
Mm-hmm.
So I have to edit that stuff out. So that takes me a little while. And I was taught how to edit in our program. It's simple, push of a button, simple process. So the other thing I do is answer questions that come in on YouTube, that come in on TikTok, and on through the email. So that's simple. I just answer those back. And then I also, of course, we go live and I do the training, and the training I just squeeze in towards in the little parts of my day when it works out for me. So those are the things I do. So Precious had asked, how much do you make a week at 77? Precious, you purchase even if you're using the payment program, the whole thing is open to you.
Mhm.
You get all 4 products immediately,
Right.
and you can then start promoting those products, and you can sell those products immediately. So if you sold a 900, we have a part of our program teaches you the 7-day sprint to 7 days to profit. So that's what it's you'll plug into that and start doing those there. But I will tell you, there is no guarantee here. This is owning your own business.
Yeah.
So I don't want to mislead anyone.
No.
You own your own business. When
Yeah.
did you start, and did you get your initial investment? We started, it's been about 5
months.
and we're on track to bring him home this year from his job. So that answers that question for you. And then here on YouTube, it says, hi and Happy New Year. Once purchased 900, then the templates are used to promote a personal program online. Do most go beyond promoting the $900 program? Does that make sense? Yes, that makes sense.
Sure.
Yes.
Absolutely.
You want to go ahead or?
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I use the example
You're
of,
welcome.
like Lori here, she's a professional speaker. That's what she's done for 20 years. She talks to corporate groups all over the country.
Topic.
Her own topic. She's written a book about it and all this kind of stuff. So she's done that for years and years and years about how to get along better with your coworkers and those kind of things.
Understanding yourself and others better.
Right. And it's a great topic, and she's been very successful doing it. And one of the goals that we have for this business is to digitize that and create a program, an online course that explains that people can purchase and companies can purchase and promote it online, because we just feel like that would be a huge benefit, for people to tap
fly
into.
in places all the time.
Because she has to fly to, Indianapolis
and
she
spend the night
flies
at the
all over the place.
hotel and getting into the car with strange Ubermen. I have done it too many times. I don't like it.
Just a couple months ago, you were in Indianapolis, talking to a group of corporate people, and it was quite an experience she had.
Right.
But anyway, we won't get into all that. But the point is you can develop any product that you have. You can develop that program digitally and promote it on here. And this is what this program teaches you how to do. So I don't know, maybe you're a chicken farmer, and you've done that your whole life, and you could tell somebody else how to do that same thing, and you could create a digital product, walking them through the process of how to do that.
Yes.
I mean, I don't know. I just
full-time RVers. I've seen people doing that. They're teaching other people how to get into their own, how to live in their RV, and they've learned these skills, and now they're getting paid because they have these skills of social media marketing.
Right.
And they're using that to stay on the road, pay their fees, in campgrounds, and go travel. And dadgummit, that's what we want, that kind of lifestyle.
So, that guy may, he's got he's got a digital program for $39.95, and it gives you a whole list of places you can stay for $5 a night. I don't know. I'm just throwing.
He took what he knows, and he turned it into a product,
right?
Because he has expertise in that, because they've been doing it a few years.
So that's
exactly what this teaches you how to do.
This teaches you how to do that. So everybody is an expert at different things.
Something.
And the good part is this comes with 4 ready-made products, and then you can add as many income streams as you want to. Okay,
that's a great way to put it.
So people that's been involved in this for a year or 2 or 3 years, a lot of those people have 8 or 10 different income streams. Has these 4 products that they promote and sell, but they also have their own digital products that they promote and sell online, because this program teaches you how to do that. Does that make sense? So
they just keep getting more and more of their time back.
This is actually just a launching pad to put you into digital marketing, and to put you in, to all these eyeballs, and teaches you how to do it.
Or if you never wanted to create your own product,
you don't have to.
Yeah. You got these 4; they're in high demand, and like we mentioned, it's ever changing. Well, we have our mentors on all the time, and our mentors are teaching us the newest, the most trending. So they are helping us daily, every single day. Our founder of this program is on, and she is giving us a video that says, hey, try this next. Go to ChatGPT, which has been a game changer for all of us.
And I didn't know what that was.
Learning, old brains
Yeah.
learning new tricks right here. So it helps us to know, okay, these are the kinds of things we need to say on our lives or on our short form videos. So I appreciate that it's not just a canned program, a
Right.
canned course, I should say. It's a living, breathing program.
It's an ongoing
So-
thing. So we're continually learning every day. And you say, well, I don't have time for all that. I work. We do too. I do too. But you can spend as much time as you want. We kind of talk about a 2-3 hour work day, and that's probably more realistic. If you're,
Yes.
once you learn the skills and kind of learn what you're doing, if you spend 2 or 3 hours a day doing it,
Right.
you can make some, you can make some really good income from
Right.
this. So,
For us, it's going to be life-changing income because he
It
won't
is.
have to work anymore.
Yeah.
So
and we're so excited about it. We really are, and we just think that it's the best kept secret out there,
it
especially
is.
for us old people. If you're like us, and
We're embracing the old.
we are.
We know we are.
And the other thing about it is, one thing we was talking about this week. This is the first time I've been live. This week.
Yeah, this is like his 5th live
Yeah.
or something.
So
I've been doing it on my own because
She
it's at
has.
work.
and the fun part about it is I know there's a lot of people out there.
Yes.
You're married. You're looking for a way into something you can do together
If you want to.
if you want to, and that's pretty cool.
It is. We've been having a ball
Oh, it's
Yeah.
been fun.
because we have always worked together.
Yeah.
We have always worked together over the last 39 years. Yeah, it's been a couple effort
Mhm.
together,
Yeah.
a team effort. There we go.
And usually by necessity, because I couldn't afford a bookkeeper, so she had to learn how to do it, so
Yeah,
or whatever.
and numbers are not my friend. The numbers have never been my friend.
Yeah,
Yeah, I like words.
Yeah.
Words make me happy.
yeah. I like to tell this story.
He likes numbers.
We were just married.
Oh, yeah.
I was like 23 or 24, and we bought this company, and it was
Oh my!
in terrible debt, and it was
It was
complete-
been foreclosed on.
yeah, completely leveraged.
Yeah.
We borrowed all the money to do it.
Yes.
And she had her teaching degree, and I wanted her to go to work for the state and take the teaching money, because we needed it
Yeah.
to survive. But I also needed somebody to keep my books in this business that I gotten involved with, and so she comes to me and she says, "Oh, Carl, I'm so excited! Look at this number! Look how big it is! This is our profit and loss
Yay.
statement." She said, "It's a really big number."
Look at this number.
She said, "But I don't understand. What are these brackets for?"
Yeah.
I said, that means that's a loss.
That's how much money we lost.
That's how
that
much money we
month, huh?
lost. She said, "Oh."
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a funny story.
Things I've
Yeah,
had to learn.
had to learn. But that business went on. It was very successful. But it was we paid the price. For
Yeah,
sure.
we did.
But anyway, that's the good part about this business is there's no debt involved, so it made it nice.
How do you deal with doubt and fear when you first get started? Well, here's the thing that I had to do. I have a wall. Like we're on vacation right now. Yeah, he's laughing at us over here. I have a wall right in front of my desk at home, and I have little sticky notes on it. And if something encourages me, if something builds me up, and this has been a lifetime wall. I mean, there's I don't know, there's a lot up there.
It
It's
really
my
is.
sticky note wall. I put that up there, and I just look at those every day. If it builds me up, if it encourages me, because nobody else is going to feed me that stuff, and nobody else is going to feed you that. You have got to hop in, and you have got to keep yourself encouraged, because the world is not going to do it for us, right? There's no encouraging things out there unless we go out and find them. I also spend 15 minutes a day reading or watching something encouraging online. There are blogs, there are podcasts. So you feed your mind. You have to feed your mind. And as far as the fear, you do it afraid. That's
Mhm.
exactly what I did.
Yeah.
And with everything we've ever done, we just started afraid. And
Yeah, it's so true.
fear is going to be there. You have to make progress in the presence of fear, and you just push yourself through.
Yeah.
It's scary, and you're going to make mistakes, and people are going to see it, and then in 5 minutes they're not going to remember it, because we are not as important to other people as we think we are.
No.
So you just hop. You power forward. And over here he says, I purchased 3 online programs in the past. Hidden costs, as you mentioned. Oh my goodness. Yeah. No
So
hidden
true,
costs
buddy.
here. No hidden
I
costs.
feel you. And
So
I'll tell you
goodness.
another quick story. that company I was telling you that
We're from Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Let me just tell him real
yeah,
quick.
we're
Rich
from
Miner.
Oklahoma. So anyway, I remember the business that we bought. I was young, and we had probably, I don't know, 30 employees. So it was a pretty good sized business. And
Really
I
stressful.
was so afraid to talk to people.
Oh yeah,
This is the honest truth.
this is the truth.
I mean, I dropped speech 3 times in college because I hated it that much.
Yeah.
But I was so scared. I made my plant manager. I'd write down a whole list of things that I want to discuss in our plant wide meeting, and I give it to him and make him do it because that's how bad I hated getting in front of people. That's the honest truth. So you talk about facing your fears. I mean, yes. The question is your reason big enough to face your fears? Is that pit in your stomach big enough to make you want to make some change in your life to make your 2025 better than 2024? That's the question. And our reason was big enough. Whether you do this business or don't do this business, I challenge you, get out of yourself. People don't control your income. You control it. Right. People don't control where you're going to be out a year from now. You control it. Right. So step out there and do it. Whatever it is, whether it's this business or something else, I encourage you, don't let other people control you. You do it. Go for it. Because you only got one life. That's it. My dad always told me, he said, you guys need to travel and do and go and jump and do everything that you can because, you may not feel like it when you retire.
So true.
You may not feel like it.
Haven't you guys seen that over and over? People retire and they lose their health.
Yeah, a year later they're dead, or they have a stroke or whatever. They can't go anywhere. Well, you got to live life right now, today. So, like I said, whether you do this business or not, I encourage you, live today for all it's worth, and don't be scared. Jump out there and do it, whatever it is. If you want to, take a trip somewhere, then dadgummit, save the money and go do it.
Yes.
Go.
Sell something.
Yeah. Go do it.
So he has a question. As an entrepreneur, what's the best financial advice you've received throughout your career?
Oh gosh, that's a big one. That's a big question. I would say go for it. Whatever it is the fear. I talk to so many people. It's one of my favorite pastimes. People come to me and say, we're thinking about doing this business or that business or doing this or getting involved in this. And the best advice I could say is, come up with a plan and a good program and figure it all out, and not that all the lights are going to be green. You know what we do? This is a good example. Yes. We've evaluated hundreds of businesses in our life. And you know what we do is we look at all the numbers and we figure out, you tend to look at, okay, what's the potential? Where can this be a year from now or 10 years from now? But
the blue sky.
That's what we call it. The blue sky. What's the potential here? But the other thing that we do is we look at worst case scenario. Yes. So we look at the best and we look at the worst. Okay, what if you lose all your customers and you get down to here, and can we still make the bank payment, or can we still survive at this level? And so we look at the very best and we look at the very worst.
If the worst happened, can we make it?
Can we make it?
That's what we asked.
So I think that's probably the best advice I could give you. Yeah. Is you look at the very best and you look at the very worst. And can I live with the very worst, and can we survive at the very worst?
What if?
What if this happens and this happens and this happens? Can we survive there? I mean, strip it down to the level where, there's nothing left. Can you survive? And if you can say, yes, I can survive there, then you better do it. And you know what happened? Almost every business that we've ever been involved with, we ended up at that level every time.
That's so true. Dadgummit.
And we have never really failed at any business.
No.
We really have not.
But we've made our way out.
Made our way out. But man, I have been at that worst case scenario every single time.
Yes.
So that's probably the best advice I could give you.
So 2 manufacturing companies, a car lot, a bus company, a magazine, Amway,
print magazine,
print magazine, Amway and Amazon, and now this business. There's this business. There is no downside. So that's new for us too. There is no downside here.
The only downside was can I afford to lose $1,000? I was like, gosh, this condo that we're staying in for this week has cost more than that. So it's not like it's a huge risk. and
For a
working
business opportunity, no.
Yeah, to make six figures. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Okay, so Rich Miner says, can you go over the business you're involved in? I just stopped on the channel.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the business we're involved in is digital marketing. And what it comes with, you buy a program, it comes with 4 different products involved in it. What we did is we bought the $900 product, and then you pay a $29 fee for the website and the sales funnel and everything that comes with it, and the follow-up emails. Everything's automated. It comes with a whole system. So it's like buying a business in a box for under $1,000. Right. That's the short version. Okay. And that's it. And it teaches people how to begin their own online business. And you can also, if you have information that you want to package and put digitally, it teaches you how to do that. So,
or if you have a product you want to promote, like you have something you love and you want to promote that product, or it's your own product.
Yeah.
And it teaches the same skills.
Mm-hmm. It teaches a skill set on how to digital market. And you might say, well, that's not a business. I don't know. It's better than selling mops. That's what I say. Because earlier we were talking about Amazon. We were in the Amazon business
for 5 years. It was fantastic.
And we were
until it was not.
We were selling these sponge mops. I found a source for them for like $2 a piece, and we are selling them 2 at a time for like $23. It was the craziest thing I ever seen.
It was awesome.
And I couldn't buy enough of them.
No.
And that's the power of the internet,
Right.
So that's when I learned that the internet was a very powerful tool, and this old dog needed to be a part of that, and I wanted a piece of that pie.
So when our Amazon business tanked last year, December 2023, we had to pivot in a big way because we both lost our income.
Right.
And that's when we found this business.
And because it really wasn't our business. When you're playing in Amazon's yard, I mean, they own the customers and they changed the fee structure. And so it was no fault of our own.
We could do.
They just changed our business model, and there was no profit left for us to take.
live.
So, we'd be better off, I don't know, begging on the street. I don't know, selling McDonald's hamburgers or whatever. So we chose to pivot and get involved with something else, our own products. And that's the good part about this. When you buy this program, you own the master resale rights.
Yes.
The moment you buy that, you have the same rights I have. As if they're your products to sell. So you have the master resale rights. You can sell them over and over and over and over again. So that's pretty cool. So, and you don't have to pay a commission to anybody. It's 100% profit, and it's yours. So there's no fees involved. We've been involved in this for several months, and this $1,000 is all the money we've been out. That's it. I mean, and you say you've been out. Well, you sell one program and you're in the black.
In black.
Well, that's pretty incredible.
And we had a question up here. How long have you been doing this, and how much are you making? If you can tell us, we don't actually ever tell the actual number, but I'll tell you that we are bringing him home from his job in 2025.
And yes, we have made sales
in 5 months. We've been in this for about 5 months.
I don't ever ask people what they make, but I'm just telling you that there are people. There was somebody on here since she volunteered. Christy was on here. She was
yesterday.
68 years
67.
old. 67 years old, and she had been in it for how long? For
I think 4 months.
4 months, and she had made like $32,000.
So she's willing to.
She was willing to share numbers. I don't like to share numbers because it's your own race, man. And there's no guarantees, and I don't want to blue sky anybody.
Right.
If it's for you, check it out, and you have the same resale rights that anybody else has. You can sell this program. You can sell it 10 times a day. And my attitude my goal was to sell. Our goal this year is to sell 110. Help 110
families.
110 families. 111.
We gotta leave that one out. We can't leave that one out.
Yeah, 111 families start their own online business.
Yes.
And that's our goal.
That's our goal.
And I think it's a really light goal, actually. Yeah. I really do.
Because there's 5.2 billion people on social media every single day.
And 54% of all American workers are looking for a side hustle online.
Right. That's what we have.
So there's a big demand for what we have. So, it's just a matter of learning those skills and getting good at it so that you can sell this product to a stranger, because you don't know me from Adam. Right. I get that. I understand. You don't know me. You don't trust me. I get that, So you got to learn how to be real with people.
Right.
So I'm trying to be real with you.
Yeah.
Is it easy? No. Is it hard? No. This is the work. This is
This
it.
is the work.
This is it. Is this hard? No. I've done a lot worse things, buddy.
This we have dealing with 30 employees.
Oh,
that was hard.
Yeah. Or dealing with OSHA or
No.
oh my gosh, all the different things that you had to deal with in manufacturing. It was a nightmare. Was it worth it? Sure, it was worth it. We made a lot of money doing it.
We did.
There's problems with anything. So this is a kind of a low stress job. We had a guy on here saying, well, I've had, bypass surgery and all that. Well, I can't think of a more low stress, thing that you could do, and you can do it from anywhere. Here we are in Galveston, Texas on vacation. And we're building our business. So, it's a wonderful thing. So any other questions you guys got?
Yeah.
Just put them in the chat. Thank you for asking.
Yes.
All you have to do to check it out, it doesn't cost anything to check it out. You go over there, hit the link, on our bio and go over there and put your best email in there, and it puts you in our website, and it explains everything in detail, all the way down to, you can put your credit card in there and you can be in business, and, you can have the same resale rights we have on these 4 products, and you can go to town 2 days from now or 3 days from now, you can be in business.
And Rich Miner do you have a website to look at? Yes, it's yourboomerlegacy.com. But you can just hop right up here. Just hop here in the link up here in my bio. Just follow me. And if you'll put yes under any video on my site over there on my TikTok page, or you can go to yourboomerlegacy.com.
Hit that link. Put
hit
your
that
email
link.
there.
Yeah, but the easiest way is just to follow and go over to the link in the bio on TikTok. And then for YouTube, the easiest way is just to go up to our website, yourboomerlegacy.com. It's on our header up here on YouTube. So that's the easiest way. That is our website.
It doesn't cost anything. And, and if you put your email in, it's like, oh gosh, you're going to sell my email, or no, it just comes to us. And if
we don't even know how to do that.
No, I don't know how to do that. I don't want to know. No. You can opt out at any time, and you'll never hear from us again.
Right.
It's just a way for you to check it out. Okay, guys.
It's what we did. We watched that video several times because, old brains, new tricks.
Yeah, it's from our founder. It's not us.
Yeah,
it's on there.
Oh,
and she explains there, much better than we can.
Yeah.
And she'll probably answer 90% of your questions in this 5-minute video.
Right.
And then you can go on down in our website and you can look at each digital program that we have to buy and offer. It goes through the payment plans. It has everything on there. It probably answer 99% of your questions. If you still have more questions or want to talk to us, email us.
Yeah.
We'll be happy to talk to you. We're for you.
Yes.
We really are. We want you to be successful, because, this business will not work unless people have success.
Yes.
And we're living proof. And there are tons of people out there that are making hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'll tell you a quick story about Daryl. Daryl he got laid off from his job. He was a welder. Okay. And he didn't know what he was going to do. He was homeless. He had nowhere to go. And he got involved in this business, and he's been running with it. He's been at it for how long? I think he's about to hit a year.
I think he's at the year mark.
And I think the other day, he said he made over $300,000 doing this business.
It's like $2,000 shy of 300, something like that.
Yeah. And it just blows my mind. He chose to make that public. So I feel okay sharing that because he made it public. But there's money to be made, and it's just a matter of you getting good enough at it. And my attitude is, if I could do half that, if I could do a third of that, if I could do 20% of that, I'd be tickled to death. So that's why that's kind of where I was at when I got involved, because we're not tech gurus. We don't know all the things, and ins and outs of all these social media platforms. We're learning as we're earning as we're learning. Yes. And that's the cool part. Other programs that we bought, you had to get all these things done in order to just for the chance to make money.
Yes.
And this, within just a few days, we had everything hooked up on our website, and we had everything done and followed all the little step-by-step steps that they showed us to do. And we had the same 4 products that were live, and we were able to make sales instantly, basically. And
you're open for business.
You're open for business, just in a day or two, right. and you're going. and you can sell it as many times as you want. And the better you get at it, and the more you're out here promoting it, and the bigger your following gets.
Right.
That's the other thing, is we'd never been on these social
We
media.
didn't have no
We
following.
didn't have a following. We didn't have 100
Nobody
people
following us.
want to know what we were doing. We didn't have any of that. So
No.
we started
Zero.
from zero. We had never been on TikTok. We'd never been on YouTube. We'd never done any of those things. So it just goes. It's just living. We're living proof that you don't have to be anybody special to do this business. It's open for business for anybody that wants to do the work. Okay.
Exactly.
So that's really all we have, unless you guys got more questions. I just encourage you to check it out. Follow us.
Yeah.
And go over there and put your best email in there and check it out for yourself. If it's for you, great. If it's not for you, no harm. It's no big deal.
And there's a webinar. Our founder is doing a webinar. I believe it'll be Monday, Tuesday. She hasn't put the date yet, but we would send you that link, and that'll be an hour-long webinar that you can plug into and really get all the information as well. Or if you're on YouTube right now, just look at one of those replays. The webinars are there.
Yeah, the webinars are already there. So you can start learning today, or even before you even get into business.
Or if you guys on TikTok, if you hop up there onto the link, there's a link to my YouTube channel, and you can check out the webinars, the replay, right there.
You can do that. You can do that before you make a decision.
Yes.
So you can check it out any way you want to check it out.
Knowledge is power, guys.
Yeah.
Knowledge is power.
And if it's for you, great. We'd love to have you, and we'll be here for you. We'll help you any way we can. The funny part is our old Amazon coach that helped us get involved in this. I mean, how many times have you talked to her? Maybe once or twice.
Maybe. I think maybe once.
Maybe once. I mean, that's how good all the training, the step by step. She says the thing is, all you got to do is plug in and follow the steps. That's all you have to do.
Yeah.
And so
she was right.
And then that's what we've done. So
she was right.
If it's something that you guys want to check out, we'll just check it out. And I encourage you to do that. We're going to hop off here now, and we might see you again later today, but I encourage you to go check it out.
Yes. Y'all have a great day.
We'll see you soon.
We appreciate you.
See you in there. Bye-bye.